Hi, I'm Tony with Toyota City. Today I'm going to demonstrate how to hook up your MP3 player or your iPod using the USB cable or the auxiliary port. So in the 2012 Prius, there's actually 3 ways that you can get music from an iPod or MP3 player to the speakers in this car. First is through an auxiliary cable. Second is using the USB cable. Or third is to stream it via Bluetooth into the stereo. So the first way I'm going to show you is actually streaming it via Bluetooth. Now right now I've already hooked up this iPod to the car, connected it via Bluetooth, and if you want to learn how to do that, we did a video previously how to connect Bluetooth in the 2012 Prius, and that'll tell you how to do your phone. It's basically the same actions that you would use on your iPod or MP3 player as well, if it has the Bluetooth option. So once I have that hooked up, right now I'm in FM. So I can go to source, and it tells me the options that are available, so I'm going to go to Bluetooth, and it automatically starts playing the music. Now if I shut this off, it'll stop playing the music on my iPod, and then next time I turn on again, it'll allow me to continue from that point. Now here you do have control through the stereo, but it's limited control. I can do continuous play. I can change the sound settings on here, or if I go to options, it also lets you change the sound settings there. You can go random or repeat. Now if I go back to FM, the other 2 ways are through the auxiliary port and the USB port. So if you go into the glove box, or the center console, I'm sorry, if you look straight down, you're going to see the USB port and the auxiliary port right there. I can open this up, and there are the actual connections. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do the auxiliary port, and this is basically using your iPod, plugging this spot into the headphone jack of your iPod. Now when you do this, you actually do have to go to your iPod and start the music playing, because all you're basically doing is using the speakers of the Prius. You're not actually using the stereo essentially itself. So once I hit play here, in the stereo then I have to go to source, and then auxiliary is an option now, so I press auxiliary, and now it's playing. So this is the only screen it's going to show. All the controls have to be done through the iPod when you're going through the auxiliary cable. Okay? Now the final way, and probably the best way to get music to go from your iPod or MP3 player to the audio system here, is using the USB. So when you do that, you plug it into the top section here, and as soon as you plug that in, you're going to see here that it asks, it tells you that you've connected the accessory, and if you notice here, it's actually charging the battery in your iPod, and it starts playing right away. Same basic way as how it did when you were doing it via Bluetooth, except for here you have a lot more options. For instance, I can browse through my music and get all my playlists, get all that kind of stuff up. I can search by artist, however I want to do it, and change the music that way. And then you can also back out of there. Then you can go to the options, and then you get the same thing. Go to your current playlist, browse for different music, random, repeat. Sound settings, again, it's just going to be how you balance it and stuff like that. So again, with the USB, that charges your battery and gives you complete control through the stereo face. With the auxiliary, you have to control your music through the actual phone. It's just using the speakers of the car. And through Bluetooth, you just basically hit the Bluetooth button on the screen. It'll take the music from your phone or iPod, and then as soon as you shut it off, it stops that music, but it is not charging. So those are the 3 different ways that you can get music from your iPod or MP3 player to the stereo system in this 2012 Toyota Prius. My name is Tony with Toyota City. Thank you for watching.